Namaste. Namaste and welcome to Mindfulness Moment. This is a moment in our day that we carve out to take a moment of pause, just to be here now, to check in, to see what's happening in our beautiful bodies. Maybe check in with the thoughts, the beautiful mind, what's happening, and to just simply show up in awareness. This is the mindfulness practice, to simply be aware of what is in this particular moment. So let's begin our practice today by sitting nice and tall. I am sitting on the ground. I have a cushion beneath me. You are most welcome to sit up at your desk in a chair. You could sit perhaps with your legs extended or your legs supported with something underneath you. The key to beginning this practice, we start with the body. We absolutely start with the body and getting this upright position, this strong, steady, open position. So situate yourself down into your seat and then walk your hands back. So if you're in a chair, you can kind of grab the seat of the chair. You're on the ground, the tips of your fingers, and just start to open up the chest, drawing your shoulder blades together. Go ahead and lift your chin and your chest. And we can move into our practice. Exhale through your nose, drop your chin to your chest. We move into the awareness practice in the body, and also by using the anchor of our breath. So inhale up. Exhale, releasing, drop your chin to your chest. And just keep moving like this. You rise up, you feel the lift, the collarbones are open, the front of your throat is very spacious. Exhale, emptying, 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 emptying. So the here and now, the awareness of this moment, inhaling up and exhaling down. So we have the body here. You feel the sensations in the body as you move, as you breathe. You feel the tips of your fingers pressing down onto the ground or grabbing the edges of your seat. It is this moment. Exhale and empty. Go ahead and look forward. Your arms reach forward, reach, throw the energy all the way up to the sky, right through the tips of your finger. And then go ahead and drop your left hand down. Again, you can grab the seat if you're there and take that right arm way up and over. Spin your chest to the sky and send your gaze up to that top hand and keep the breath flowing. The inhalation and the exhalation. Come back up to the center, reach up. Big breath here, big breath, and stretch. The right hand coming down. The left arm is way up and over, way up and over. Spin your chest and open. And here now, this moment. So it's a simple practice. Reach your arms all the way up, yet very, very challenging in some ways. Reach your arms way forward. Your hands can drop down if you're seated in a chair, just down onto your shins. If you're down on the ground, curl your hands forward and pull your hips back and surrender here into the forward bend. Finding your way, deeply breathing in and deeply breathing out. And then gently rise back up, shrug your shoulders up to your ears. So I like to start with the physicality. It's a wonderful practice. So in our mindfulness moment session, we start with the physical, right? We start to open our bodies up. So let's come to a standing position. If you do have kind of props or things around your seat, your cushions, you can go ahead and move that off to the side. Have a nice clear space. I like to practice in my bare feet. So as you're coming to your own practice, if it's possible or it feels good for you, go ahead and take off your shoes and just feel the ground beneath you. Feel the ground beneath you. Put your hands on your hips and just start to circle around in your body, finding a breath and the movement. Keep breathing as you're moving. Check in. Now, this is a good thing, right? Check into sensation. Check into sensation. Push out into the left hip, a little bend of your knees, and push out into the right hip. How are you feeling today? Are you feeling open? Maybe the hips are feeling a little bit tight or tense. Just observe. There's no right and wrong. It is what it is, right? Feet are underneath you now. Turn your palms forward and let's move and breathe together. Inhale, up you go. Reach your arms all the way to the sky. Touch your palms together in a prayer. And then exhale, flow forward, arms way out to the side. Little softness in your knees. We're just getting started here. Release your head down to the ground. Inhale, come back up. And now, even if you have your knees bent, now you can start to maybe straighten the legs. You have this nice, long, spacious spine, length through this back of the legs. And then exhale and release back into the forward bend. Bend your knees, sweep the arms out to the side. So we use a lot of core energy to come up, and keep your knees bent for a moment, like you're going to sit back down in a chair. But we're strengthening the muscles of the legs. You're strengthening the muscles of your core. Feel the belly supporting your back body, and then reach up. Your palms touch at the top. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's do that same move again. Inhale, up you go. Big breath. Exhale down, arms out to the side, knees soft. Come up halfway and play here for a moment. Spine. You can play with the weight distribution on your feet, pushing forward and then sinking back a bit, long and spacious. Exhale, release your head and neck back down. Arms out to the side, coming up through that seat. Arms lift, sink down, and back up you go. Palms touch at the top. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do that one more time. Inhale up. You might notice the shifts and change of energy as you move here. Exhale, release. Coming up halfway. Open, spacious. Exhale, relax back down into the forward bend. Let the head and neck go. So there's all kinds of possibility. Arms out to the side. Sit down in that shape, using your breath. And then all the way up. Palms meet at the top. Exhale, hands to heart. Close your eyes for a moment. Mindfulness moment. Now, something brought you to this practice today, right? Something brought you here. And trust whatever that is. Whatever that is. Maybe it's the desire to be present. Maybe it's the desire to move your body and connect your breath. Whatever it is, hold that intention right at the palm of your hands. Hold it with tenderness and kindness. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Slip your eyes open and let it go. And release your hands. Shake out your arms. Shake out your wrists. Move your legs. Give your legs a little shake, shake, shake. It's nice to get the body moving. Let's start with a little kick. So the right heel kicks back towards the right hip and the buttocks, and just keep moving like that. My feet are a little bit more spacious. And then start to bend your elbows. You can make a soft fist as you're doing this. Bend one elbow off to the opposite side and keep moving like this. Breathing in, breathing out, opening up. Nice full breath. Good. Keep the loose fist. Go ahead and bring your feet underneath your hips, and we're going to sink down into that seated position, that Utkatasana position, right? Arms are straight and strong. And then inhale, lift the arms up, open your palms, stand tall. And then exhale, sink back down and make a fist. Let's do this a few times. Inhale up, arms open, palms open. Exhale, sink down. A lot of power in this. Inhale up, exhale down. Again, inhale up, exhale back and down. Now stay here. Put your hands on your thighs and let's round the spine. So undulate your spine. Stick your hips way back. Open your chest and then round, round, round. A few times like that. Inhaling. Exhaling. Letting that energy, right? We create a little energy, a little heat in the body with those movements. Let that energy flow through you and open you up where you need to be open. Maybe soften, loosen up where you need to do that. And then maybe you need a little strength here. Put your hands on your thighs, look forward. Collarbones are nice and spacious. You're still in that kind of seated energy, right? Your hips are back, your heels are pressing down into the ground. Feel that breath full. Both the arms out to the side. We're going to twist. Go to the right. Take your left hand or your right hand. Sorry, go to the left. Take your right hand against your left thigh and then that left arm straight up into the sky and stretch and breathe and stretch. Back out to the center you go. Big breath. Turn and twist to the second side. So left hand against right thigh, right arm up to the sky. Full of breath. and come back to center. Turn your palms up and up you go. Reach your arms all the way to the sky. Bring your hands together and exhale, hands to heart. Good, and shrug your shoulders. So a little play here in balance. So if you want to hang on, alternatively, if you want to sit down in your seat, you could do that here now. So gonna bend your knees, lift that right knee up towards your chest. Again, if you want to hang on to something to do that, go ahead and do that. Breathing. You can circle the right ankle around, moving nice and tall. You're rooted into the ground. Your chest is lifted. And then take that right leg and cross ankle to knee. Get a bit of a balance. Hang on if you need to. We're going to sit back, right? Pull those hips back as you feel that energy. You're going to get a nice stretch into this leg, into this thigh, hip opening. Nice full breath. Take your arms out to the side. Good. Use your breath. Reach your arm up and then take that right leg and push the sole of the foot against the calf muscle below the knee, or you can take it up over the knee, or you can put it down on the ground and be here, breathing in and breathing out. Good. Exhale, float the arms down alongside your body. Drop that right foot beneath you. Stand tall for a moment. Nice full breath in. Collarbones are open. Chest is open. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. Exhale, forward bend. Come slow, steady, fully into the forward bend. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, go back down. Come up through Utkatasana. Bent knees, heart open, arms reach, and then all the way up. Palms meet at the top. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do the other side. Again, if you want to hang on, bring that left knee up into your chest. This side might be very different. Circle into the left ankle. Roll it around. Be really kind to yourself too in the balance. If that's not happening for you today, maybe this is better done in your seat. Cross your ankle, over that left knee or that right knee. Breathing in. Little balancing act here. Sit back. You're bending at your hips. Good stretch for the back body. Good stretch into this hip. Feel that energy here. And then gently stand back up. Again, this is a balancing pose. Maybe that foot hikes all the way up. You're coming into this tree pose. My foot is very clearly above my knee, or it can be below the knee, on the ground even. Put your hands to your heart. What I adore about these practices, this mindfulness practice, the pose or the seat or the moment comes to meet you wherever you are, wherever you are. Good. Float the arms to the sky. Bring your knee forward and then step that foot down. Float the arms alongside you and just pause for a moment. Turn your palms forward and let's take some rolls of the head and neck. Sometimes, like life, right? These poses can challenge us in a way. Maybe, right, what we're working on is challenging us. You feel the tension in your body that builds, the holding, the gripping. You might even feel it at the base of the neck. You might feel it at your jaw. Take a moment here. You can massage the hinge of the jaw. I hear this a lot. I'm taking my feet out a little bit wider as I'm doing this. The hinge of the jaw. You know, we hold tension. The body is quite clever and it will do exactly what we're asking it to do. Subconsciously, sometimes put your hands back behind your neck now. Give yourself a little massage here. Sometimes not until I do this do I actually, realize, wow, right? That's pretty full of energy, pretty tense, these muscles. Good, and then gently release. The body will respond to what we ask it to do. Even if it's not conscious, maybe there's just kind of an underlying flow, a river of energy that's asking us to kind of perk up and be awake, gets the nervous system working really strongly. Good, stand nice and tall. Tadasana, deep breathing. In and out, sweep the arms to the sky. Exhale, down you go into the forward bend. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, go back down, come up through Utkatasana, right? Knees bent, arms lift, so a lot of strengthening, and then inhale all the way up, palms meet, exhale, hands to heart. So we're often very repetitive in these practices, right? We keep doing things. The body loves that. It likes, the nervous system kind of responds well to that. So go ahead and turn towards the right side. So we're going to go and take a nice wide-legged stance. I am not working at a yoga mat, but I do feel safe and comfortable on the surface that I'm in. So make sure that's holding true for you as well. So nice wide-legged stance. Slip the hands back behind you, interlace them if that's available. If not, you can always grab a strap or something, or even put your hands against the back of your body. Open up the top of the chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift your chest. Exhale, come down halfway. I'm doing that bent knee pose still, pulling those hips back. It's wide-legged this time. Nice full breath in. Lift the arms to the sky, wherever they are. Even if you don't have the grasp of your hands, lift your arms up as you surrender the head down towards the earth. And here now in a forward bend, wide-legged and spacious. You can keep lifting the arms. Try to soften, maybe bend the elbows a bit. Your head and neck relax, opening, and breathing in and out. Go ahead and release your hands. Now your hands can come down to your shins. Take your right hand to your left shin and then lean back, right? Lean back. So you don't want to have, you want to take the torso, the crown of the head right through the center. So don't take it along with that right arm. It goes right through the center. Then twist here, left arm to the side, deep breathing. Maybe the chest opens. Here you go. Again, a nice crack in my spine on that. Inhaling, up you go. Look down, exhale, release. Let's do the other side. Left hand to right shin. Again, my torso kind of went along with the arm, but I'm going to pull back, going right through the center. Right arm is up to the sky, and deep breathing in, deep breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. Exhale, release, let your arms dangle, let your head and neck relax. And gentle movements side to side, opening up, breathing in, breathing out. You bend one knee, straighten the other leg. Be kind to yourself here. And particularly if you have challenges with the knee, make sure that as you bend the knee, it tracks between the second and third toe. That's a good guide for us. Nice full breath in and out. Good. Bring your hands up onto your thighs. Turn your toes out now. I'll turn to face you so you can see that the toes turn out. Hands are here on your thighs, and a little undulation of your spine. Sink down and inhale, lift back up. Let's add the arms. Cactus your arms alongside your shoulders. Inhale, elbows touch and hands touch. Exhale, back up. So inhaling, we're going down. Exhale, go up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. A few more. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhaling and exhale. Good. Shake out your arms. Heel, toe your feet in. Heel, toe your feet in. And you can stand to face forward. Palms are alongside your body. Just pause. Here's the scheduled pause to notice. We practice this. This is mindfulness right here and now. This is awareness. Just taking it all in, feeling the beautiful energy that flows through the body. Nice full breath. Good. Again, shake it out. Flutter your lips a bit. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Coming back home to a seat. So I'm going to go back onto the ground. Again, if it's a chair that is the preferred seat for you today, please feel free to take that. Sit down on the ground. Take a moment here. And then go ahead and reach for that right shin. So we're going to do what we did standing. So we're going to take that right leg and place it on top of the left thigh. Bend your knee there. You can get a really nice stretch right here. I'm going to take my hands back behind you. Keep the right foot flexed. Feel the energy. This is a nice place for you. If you're on your seat, it might be a great place for you. If you want to take it a little further, you could drop that right leg underneath, that left leg underneath your right leg, and sit and try to stack your shins one on top of the other. This is called the fire log pose, Agni Stambhasana. It's pretty intense in the hips. You feel that energy. Tips of your fingers are down. You can grab the seat of your chair if you have it. Lift your chin, lift your chest. Deep and mindful with your breath. And as you breathe, you might notice a shift and change. So I have a little bit of space here, kind of a lot of bit of space between the ankle of my left foot and the knee of my right leg. But as I breathe, as the body relaxes and appreciates this pose, this asana, this posture, things will shift and change. Things will shift and change. And for you, that change might happen by backing away a bit, maybe lifting up, maybe by just sinking down into this moment. And just observe and notice. Good, a deep breath. Go ahead and lean back here. Ooh, undo the cross of your legs if you had that. Kind of just feet, one foot down and then the other lift, one and the other. Just feel that energy, right? The tips of your toes touching the earth, the tips of your toes touching the earth. Let's do the other side. So I'm going to shake this left leg out, give it a little move into the hip socket, stack ankle to knee, keep the knee bent. And this is a fine place to stay. It's a pretty intense stretch already. Again, if you want to try this Agni Stambhasana, stacking the shins one on top of the other, sitting nice and tall, and observe the shifts, the energy shifting and changing with each and every breath that you take, this moment, this breath, in and out. Inhaling and exhaling, opening ourselves up to this moment. So even when the sensations, this is pretty intense for me. I feel it kind of a grasping of my hip muscles, right? You feel that? Can we stay? Can we breathe? Can we stay steady in this moment? Again, to deepen the pose, you might back away. That might be the appropriate thing. Or maybe you just stay and observe. No force, no intentional movement that would be harmful. Just being here now, being here now. Take a deep breath in and then gently undo. You take your hands back, undo the cross of your legs, and then again, the right foot comes down, the ball of the foot, the left foot lifts, and then try it again, one side to the other. Awareness, awareness. Sometimes it's a little bit easier to be aware of certain parts of our body, maybe the feet, what's going on in your feet today. Maybe give yourself a little massage there. I am working in my bare feet, or you're in your socks. Even if you're in your shoes, maybe just grab your ankles and massage your legs for a moment. This place, this moment. And let's start to prepare a seat of meditation. Okay, what is that? What does that look like? It can be sitting in a chair. It can be seated on the ground in a cross-legged position. You can have your ankles stacking one on top of the other. They call this the easy seat. Kind of challenging, this easy seat, right? A lot of opening in the hips. You can take a position here. This is a three-parted position, right? Your knees are dropping down. Siddhasana is the name of the seat. You have a very stable posture. So there's many seats of meditation. The key to be upright, right? Keeps us awake, So that will look like it looks like for you and you individually. So go ahead and set that up, sit nice and tall. And let's work with a mudra today. We often instruct, I just adore this practice, right? Instruct it all. There's the posture, strong and steady. What do we do with our hands? Take your hands forward and put your hands forward, kind of open up. Take a moment just to look at your beautiful hands. A lot of strength, a lot of action here in the palm of our hands. And then gently, the thumbs will touch and the index fingers of either, both hands will touch, and just drop them down, very relaxed on top of your thighs. Gaya Mudra is the name of that hand position. And it's just a position to help us to focus, to notice, to anchor ourselves in this beautiful moment. So let's arrive here and now. Let's arrive here and now. And you feel your posture, you feel the strength in your body, and take a moment. You can do a scan of the body, noticing any areas that might feel a little tense. Maybe it's that right shoulder. You can soften it down. Maybe it's the left shoulder that's dropped. Maybe you stand up a little higher, just taller. Just take a moment to notice. The key here, right? The invitation is for us to notice without judgment. Just notice without judgment. You don't have to create a story around what it is that you're noticing. Just observe and go to a place that you can be steady and comfortable. And be here now. Let your eyes soften, the mouth relaxes. And it's this mindful moment. And stay here in the moment, right? You can again anchor yourself in your posture, this strong but relaxed posture. You can anchor yourself in the beautiful breath, feeling it coming in and moving right back out of your body. You can anchor this moment of mindfulness, of meditation, just by focusing your awareness on the tips of your fingers, specifically the thumb and index finger. Feel that energy and be here now. Notice your body. Notice your breath. It's this moment of awareness that is the practice. So stay here for the last minute or two and just appreciate this moment, this beautiful body, this breath. Take a deep and full breath in. And as you exhale, go ahead and drop your chin to your chest. You can bring your hands now into a prayer and just hover that prayer right in front of your heart center. Return back to your intention for this day's mindfulness moment and hold that intention with great compassion, with great kindness. We do this practice for the benefit of all beings. So keep holding that intention. Look up, sweep your arms to the sky, and then go ahead and separate your hands. Send that intention out into the world for the benefit of all beings. And may all beings be free. May all beings be safe and healthy. May all beings be happy. Go ahead and bring your hands back together. And as you exhale, your hands meet your heart in a prayer. Take a deep breath in and empty. Namaste to you all. Thank you so much for the privilege and honor of guiding you through this mindfulness moment practice. My name is Evalena, and I look forward to practicing with you again sometime soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Namaste.